Hello, and welcome to the new era of 2024. November 2024, this month has the potential to seem a bit volatile, right? And it also has the potential to feel a little chaotic, to be sure. I mean, in the United States, depending on when this message airs, whether it airs after the election or before the election, I don't know. But either way, I know, at least I believe, we will all be really thankful when the election for the president in the United States is over. I mean, personally, I'll just give you my opinion for just a second. Personally, I'm really tired of the Democrats texting me 10 times a day asking for money. And I'm really tired of the Republicans trying to believe in someone that, in my opinion, feels a little like a loose cannon in the political arena. I mean, I'm just end of opinion. Maybe. I'm sure I should not be expressing my opinion over politics in this arena. And I truly wish to avoid getting involved, but well, that's all I have to say about that. Since at the time of this writing, we don't know who the next president will be in the United States, and since I don't consider myself a psychic to be able to predict the future of the election, I will share with you the frequency of the planet and what it feels like in November. The month is itself, it's like starting fresh. Yes, I mean, that will be a big relief for us when we look at the past year. Even though it is an 11 month of the year, the numerology is actually a 10. New beginnings, 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 equals a 10. Now, if you would like more information about the frequency of what the 10 means and the 11 means this month, please watch our double-digit activation State of the Universe message, which is developed at adironda.com. And it's an activation with the Master Randy Luna to flow into the remainder of the month after the 1111, which is on the master number of the month, 11/11/2024. That's the double-digit activation. But today, this is the frequency of the entire month. It's only appropriate that I write the frequency of this month before the election, because no matter who is elected, the other half of the country will be at arms, will be protesting, will be complaining about what's going on with their other half's choice. So in that circus of humanity, it might not matter who wins the election. There will be protests all around regardless. On a larger scale, the planet will actually undergo an intense period of transformation globally. Transformation from November 1, and it's going to last through December 31st, possibly till about January 15th. If you pay attention to the numbers, you might start seeing 555 everywhere, which 555 means that the transformation that we are experiencing may feel like a little bit of a bumpy ride because it's huge transformation. So I urge you to ride out that seemingly revolution over the next 2 months and understand that this is definitely a part of the planet's evolution. Evolution is the key component. In the past few months, we've seen natural disasters in all parts of the world, which are capitalized by war, conflicts around the globe, what seems to appear catastrophic events. Take a deep breath. It is not. It is an evolution of events. In November, humanity is starting anew. People are getting a new lease on life and realizing that they still have the power to change the things that don't resonate with them. When I feel into the energy of November, despite what appears to be happening on the surface of the global atmosphere, I sense a future of a new era. I sense a new era coming into the playground of the planet. This new era is really about the future. It's about freedom of choice, freedom of rights. It's about inclusivity, or it could be about the past. Suppression, coercion, injustice, exclusion. You get to decide. Freedom, free will is the power of November. For some reason, when that energy of free will came into my brain, I heard the song by, I think it was Twisted Sister, that old song, "We're Not Gonna Take It Anymore." Well, that's floating through the deep recesses of my mind. And it's interesting, welcome to my world, that when I Googled the lyrics for "We're Not Gonna Take It Anymore" by Twisted Sister, just to make sure that I was hearing that song correctly, the lyrics to "Imagine" by the Beatles and "I Can Only Imagine" by Mercy Me came up instead of the lyrics to Twisted Sister. There are no accidents. Change is possible. Even my computer search bar can bring up my intention instead of what I'm thinking and bring up what I really choose to search for. That is the power of humanity. Everything is possible. I can only imagine myself standing in the glory of our humanity. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine all people living in peace. That is the new era. Diving deeply into the heart of the grand vision of the world gives us a much needed launch point. How can this new era be realized? How can humanity be the voice of reason? Well, I see a lightning bolt of change coming in this month. These changes actually began in August with the Lionsgate and will continue through the first of 2025. Humanity will begin to focus on freedom of speech, freedom of human rights, freedom of choice, and will initiate positive changes at the forefront of the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us in the focus and power of compassion, love, joy, wisdom, clarity, and peace. Then the world will live as one. Namaste. Namaste.